Russia and Ukraine are both trading accusations, each blaming the other for escalating attacks. As the missiles fly, the chances of peace talks in the three-year war seem even more distant. Russia's defense ministry has accused Ukraine and European countries, and I'm quoting here, taking provocative steps to thwart direct peace talks, adding that there has been a surge in Western-supplied drones and rocket attacks that have struck deep inside Russian territory over the past week. In return, Russia insists its airstrikes are merely retaliation, a counter to what it calls relentless Ukrainian drone aggression. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, more than 2,300 drones have been intercepted in just 1 week. On the other hand, Ukraine claims that it is under nightly barrage of attack drones, ballistic missiles and cruise strikes.
All the more so as Russian strikes are becoming increasingly brazen and large-scale every night. Over 900 attack drones launched against Ukraine in just 3 days, along with ballistic and cruise missiles. There is no military logic in this, but it is a clear political choice. The choice of Putin, the choice of Russia, the choice to keep waging war and destroying lives.
In Ukraine's Sumy region, Russian shelling killed at least 1 civilian and injured 2 others. Footage released by Ukraine's State Emergency Service shows firefighters trying to extinguish blazes, claiming that the attack involved cluster munitions. In the skies above both Russia and Ukraine, drone warfare continues to escalate, with Russia claiming to have downed 99 Ukrainian drones, while Kiev says it neutralized 43. Both the sides say that they are working on a framework for peace, but their actions tell a different story. Russia says it is drafting a memorandum that would lay down principles for a ceasefire and settlement. The Foreign Ministry said that the document is taking shape and will be handed over to Ukraine once complete.
Russia continues to work on a draft memorandum on a future peace treaty, defining a number of positions, such as the principles of settlement, the timing of a possible peace agreement, and a potential ceasefire for a certain amount of time if appropriate agreements are reached. As soon as the memorandum is ready, it will be handed over to Kiev. We expect the Ukrainian side to conduct the same kind of work and to hand us their draft when getting the Russian document.
Russian President Vladimir Putin, after speaking with U.S. President Donald Trump earlier this month, said that he's willing to negotiate, but only under terms defined by Moscow. The U.S.-led diplomatic push to bring both sides to the table, it now seems to have reached a stalemate. And frustration is also growing in Washington, D.C., where Trump, on his Truth Social account, said he has always had a very good relationship with Putin, but claimed, in his word, that Putin has gone absolutely crazy. Yesterday, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz announced that Germany and its allies have lifted restrictions on how Ukraine can use Western weapons. That, in effect, means that Kiev is now free to strike targets inside Russia, a move that could perhaps pave the way for Germany to deliver its long-range Taurus cruise missiles, capable of striking over 500 kilometers with devastating accuracy. Ukraine could now hit Russian logistics hubs, command centers, and supply lines far from the front. And that, in turn, is likely to prompt an even fiercer Russian response. So where does that leave diplomacy? The short answer to that is nowhere. Both Russia and Ukraine say that they want peace. Both are working on their own versions of how to get there. But in practice, both appear to be lighting fires under the negotiating table. Mutual accusations, increasing attacks, and rising global involvement, all of this, it is now pushing the hope for talks further into the distance. Whatever chance remains for meaningful dialogue seems even more distant now. And with each side blaming the other, peace seems to slip further out of reach.